Pickleball is easy to learn, which is one reason why it's becoming so popular so quickly. But it's hard to master because you have to make decisions quickly and often in complicated ways. As a new player, it's easy to get stuck in bad habits that will slow your way to becoming a great pickleball player. There's no doubt that people make mistakes, but if you make a mistake on the pickleball court, it can cost you the game and make you very angry. This video talks about 8 mistakes you should fix if you want to get better at pickleball. Now let's get right into the video. Mistake number 1, wrong place on the court. Pickleball players make their first mistake when they don't stand in the right spot on the court. The NVZ line is where you want to be. That's where you win at pickleball. By playing most of your match at the NVC line, you can see more over the net and have the most options for your shots you want to take. When it comes to positioning mistakes, one of the biggest mistakes players make is right after they serve. They or their partners tend to drift up the court instead of staying back to get ready for the return of serve. Due to the 2-bounce rule, this puts you in a bad spot. When you back up and hit the ball off your back foot, you're likely to make a bad third shot. A simple rule of thumb is stay back after the return and look at the ball before running up for the serve. On the return, after hitting the ball, always run up to the net to avoid balls being hit back at your feet. Mistake number 2, wrong position to hit the ball. Now that you're in the right spot on the court, you need to get ready to hit the ball. What's the meaning? This means that you should hold your paddle up and be ready to volley the ball with your other hand. If you're a righty, keep your paddle in the 10:37 a.m. position. And if you're a lefty, keep it in the 1:37 p.m. position. I'm sure that's hard to understand, but at the 2:34 mark in this video, you can see an example of what he means. With these positions, you'll be ready to go and able to catch 80% of the balls that are hit at you. The fastest way to lose a rally is to be unprepared and keep your paddle below your waist. Mistake number 3, too much movement. No one benefits from flailing around on the pickleball court. Well, almost no one. It'll be great for your opponent when you move around too much. Your eyes jump around and your body isn't in a good place to return the ball. Poor shots and missed chances happen when your eyes jump around and your hands, shoulders, and legs are not in the right place. Instead, take it easy. Keep calm, move quickly, and stay small. Now, before we move ahead to talk about more game-changing pickleball tips, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing more informative pickleball content to you. Your little contribution means a lot for us. Mistake number 4, not enough movement. You might be thinking, wait a minute, you just said we move around too much? But the problem for some people is that they don't move around enough, especially their legs and feet. Too many people hit a ball only with their arms and shoulders, or they lunge at balls. When you lunge, you can lose your balance and be in a bad spot for the next shot. Use small steps to get where you need to be when moving, and then use a short, tight swing to make a good hit. Then you'll need to raise your paddle and get your feet ready for when the ball comes back to you. Mistake number 5, too much, too soon. Many people who play pickleball don't wait long enough, then try to end a match or point with one strike too quickly. Instead, these players should follow the saying, make me hit one more ball. If you don't wait, you might hit the ball into the net or give your opponent an easy shot. Think of your body as a traffic light to help you decide if you should try for an attack shot. The bottom of your body is red, the middle is yellow, and the top is green. When the ball comes back to you in the green area, you should go for the point and attack. If it's in the red, you should just try to return the ball with a dink or a shot that has a high chance of going in. If it's in the middle or the yellow area, you can pick either one. But smart players wait for that extra shot to make sure that their opponent is the one who regrets their last shot and not them. Pickleball is a game of aggression that is kept in check. Nothing is wrong with being aggressive and competitive, but if you can't keep your anger in check, you'll be the one who makes the most mistakes on the court. If you're patient out there, you won't make as many mistakes in your game. Mistake number 6, thinking pros swing hard. Beginners make one of the biggest mistakes by thinking that pros swing hard, when in reality, they move fast and loose. Beginners think this is true because of how well and quickly the ball moves. But what really happens is that pros use their mechanics to put the ball's energy back into the swing. When you swing hard, your muscles can get tight, which can make your swing stiff and even hurt you. Instead of trying to swing hard, try to keep your grip loose and your swing smooth. To do this, start your swing early and keep the ball in front of you. By doing this, you can use your whole body, like your hips and legs, to hit the ball more squarely and with more power. If you only use your arms and shoulders, you will end up overworking them, which can hurt them in the long run. Pros finish their shots by rolling their wrists over. This helps them give the ball some snap and get ready for their next shot. Mistake number 7, thinking pros go for winners. When you watch a pro play, it's easy to get caught up in that flashy shot that wins games. But we also need to pay attention to all the shots that led up to that winner. Most pros don't even try to hit shots that win. Instead, they focus on putting the ball where it will hurt their opponent the most so that they can get a better shot and score a point. Beginners tend to go for kill shots too soon in a match. Instead of setting it up over a few volleys, they rush the chance and either hit the ball out of bounds or into their own net. Remember that you can lose a point with just one bad shot, but it takes a lot of shots to get a point. As a general rule, you shouldn't try a shot in a game if you can't make it 9 out of 10 times when you practice it. Mistake number 8, thinking pros have perfect technique. On the pickleball courts, it looks like pros are always in a good position and know how to play perfectly. But the truth is that there is no perfect way to do something. There is only your best swing path and the right way to use the kinetic chain based on your body position, the type of shot you're getting, and the type of shot you want to send. Simply put, there is no one perfect way to do things. There is only one right way to take a shot for you and your situation. The pros seem to do everything perfectly because they have trained their bodies to be great at the basics. Then they can use these solid basics to make small changes for each new situation, which is great news for people who play for fun. This means that we no longer have to keep trying to find the best way to do something. As long as you learn the basics of how to take different shots, where to stand during the game, and how to make a good plan, any technique can be the right one. The more you watch pros and other pickleball players, the more you'll notice the little things that make up their style. You want to find your own way to play because that will be best for your game. So to sum up, the most common mistakes made by new players include: they move too fast, they try to win before they should, they worry too much about making perfect shots. The best way to avoid making these errors is to swing quickly and easily, wait as long as possible to try to score, and instead focus on hitting shots that are hard for your opponent to return. 99% of the time, you just need to work on the basics and your technique will take care of itself during games. If you do these things, you'll get better at pickleball, be less likely to get hurt, and have more fun overall. So what are your thoughts about these common pickleball mistakes? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow picklers. Also, if you love pickleball, make sure to watch the next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.